Hello guys, would like to welcome you in Bible TV. Today again we have Pastor Samuel Khati all the way from Nepal, and today we are going to discuss about the difference between the administration of Donald Trump and Joe Biden, because Pastor Samuel Khati has been in America during the time when Donald Trump was president, and at the same time he has been in America while Joe Biden was president. So we will try to find out during whose presidency America was much better, because Pastor Samuel Khati has better experience. He goes to America for about 6 months in each year. So we will try to find out from him. We want to welcome you.
Thank you, thank you. Yes.
So you have been in America
Yes.
at the time during the presidency of both
Yes.
Donald Trump and Joe Biden. What difference did you find?
Yeah, it's quite a difference. Between the Trump and Joe Biden, and during his administrations, the Trump administration was quite good. Everything was smoothly run in America. All this economics, and also people, their job and everything, and even we see all around the world, the relationship between the America and other country and different parts of the world. For example, we see, when Trump there wasn't any war broke in the world. For instance, let's say the Russia and Ukraine, and and Israel and Hamas and the other, there wasn't any kind of war, and even there wasn't any sign of the war. But we see as soon as the Joe has come, and in his administrations, that the war has started. And even in America, people have find so many difficulties to find a good job, and there are so many people are out of the job because the economically and economics and all the and the international markets and all these things were very slow down. That's a different. I see even for entire country point of view. I found even I've been to travel America back and forth. Even I was there when administration of the Trump was, and even when the administration of the Joe Biden. Even recently, I just come from America. I was there. So even now the people are very finding difficult to find a job, and a lot of industries, a lot of factories, and a lot of business are shut down because of there wasn't any good administrations, and and also the other one I saw in America, a lot of illegal people are getting into the America, even in New York City, in a city, even in Queens and Broadlands and others, in New York, So I saw a lot of people are on the street, and they are all the people. I asked the people, who are their people, and they asked me. They told me they are the people coming from the Mexico, and coming from Africa and other different parts of the world. They are coming. They are letting it get into even through the border. They got coming into the America, and they are in the street. They are just making a lot of crowd and a mess up in America. That's what I observe. That's what I see. Yes.
So right now your son is also in America.
Yes.
So for actually while watching debate, and the main issue was for the immigrants, right? Donald
Yes.
Trump don't want much of the immigrants to come into America.
Yes.
But right now your son is there in America.
Yeah.
He is studying for high studies, and he's also married to an NRI there. So what do you think about Donald Trump's policy against immigrants over there?
See, a lot of people, what I have observed and what I have studied, what he says, yes, Trump says he wants to control to immigrant, the immigrant that they are inside America, but he wants to settle down. It doesn't mean that he wants to kick out them. But he wants to stop people coming from outside of America, illegally. He doesn't want them to come illegally and stay. For instance, let's see, the people come as a tourist visa. They come and they stay there, and they don't want to go back to America, and they go and they do kind of a slime, and they put. So, his means what? He says It doesn't. So a lot of people have a misunderstood, So it doesn't mean that he wants to kick out the people already inside America, but he wants to settle them illegally, and he wants them to not to be illegally. That's his concern, and he is not against of that. Okay, but thing is that, but he wants to control and he wants to stop the people coming to America and staying illegally. Okay, he wants them to legalize. So, and also he wants them to come and to go back. He doesn't want them to come as a stay there as a visitor and tourist, So that's the kind of things, and he is talking that, and so people have made the issue. Okay, I'm not in favor of the Trump or neither in the Biden, but I'm as a human or as a one of the as an observer. I have observed that, and I'm just speaking on that behalf of. See, that's every country has their sovereignty, and every country have their own rules, or they have their laws. So they have to they have to put the law in a practical. So that's the kind of thing. So we call the implementation. Okay. So in that regard to that, Trump has told that is right.
So Trump has the main issue with the people coming from Mexico and this kind of place,
immigrant,
because of the open border.
Yes.
And the sad thing that happened was Joe Biden, he just tumbled down all the walls that Donald Trump had constructed.
Yes.
It's quite sad.
Yes.
So what do you think about the Christian community over there?
See, it doesn't matter the Christian or non-Christians or any kind, but it's a matter only the human being. Okay.
Okay.
See, that's the only thing we have to look in that. But we know that because America has the majority, the populations of the majority of the America is a Christians. So always Christians have a heart for the country, for the better country, and they do pray for always to bring good to environment in America, or also they want to see the good people to come. That's the one thing. But as a Christian community has also concern for that. Okay, and a lot of churches, see in 18s and 90s. Okay. The Christian community or the churches were helping to the community, and they have really built the community, and they have really set up the example to the community, and they have helped the people to be good citizens. And even the church were very active than the even government, local government or federal government, or even central government. The church were very active. In regards to that, I would say now even church are also active, because church has a little bit concern for that problems. They don't want the problems to get into the America, and which the problems will really ruin the churches or mess up the churches in America. And even now we see there are a lot of churches are declining. And a lot of churches are closed down, shut down, because of there's no people, there's no Christians.
Okay, so actually most of the
Yes.
people, they do not know the difference between
Yes.
Democrats and Republic.
Yes,
And most of the countries in the world, they
Yes.
follow Democratic.
yes,
So even the media
Yeah.
is demanding that media should be democratic.
Yes.
The people have to get the participation over there. But how do you think that when a Republican Party comes into the power, will they ever secure democracy for the people?
it's sort of. I mean, it's there is no any doubt or there is no any questions, because the Democratic and the Republican is different. Okay, but America only they have only two party. Okay, so they are ruling the America turn-wise. Okay, so every 8 years, rule of the presidency in America, and the other party will come. Okay, so that's only this time, and there was I don't know, a long years before that happened. Also 4 years rules one party, then other switch. But now this happened right now. Okay, so anyway, so Democrats has a little bit concern for the lot of internationals immigrant. They're just encouraged to come and stay. Even some of the issue they don't want to address. For instance, let's see, like for abortions, the homosex, lesbians. There are so many issues, even like drugs supplier, drug dealers, and there are so many things which really corrupts the country, which really, even like we say, the Democrats doesn't have a, Democrats they don't have this mind or the concern to even for to control the corruptions. There's a lot of corruptions right now in America. Okay, but whereas the other hand, you see the Republican, the party, and this party is committed for the country, and they are little bit. They are not a liberal. They are very conservative. Conservative in a sense. They have a concern for the country. That's what they want. They said they want to build a better United States of America. So and that party has best, even they have a lot of, there is a morality, and they have an issue of the nationality, okay, the issue of the country value and law, and they have this kind of concerns for that, and they want to they are very quite to focus on that areas. So that's what people find a little bit sacred in the Republican rather than the Democrats. So that's what I have observed as I'm the observer. Okay.
So
Yes.
during the time of Donald Trump presidency, he was
Yeah.
quite liberal to communist countries like Russia and China, and he also had good relationship, very good relationship
Yes.
with South Korean, North
Yes.
Korean leaders, and he also established good relationship among those battling nations.
Yes.
But Democrats like Joe Biden couldn't actually establish a good relationship with communist countries.
Yeah.
So, do you think it's quite safer for you to have a good relationship with communist countries? Do you think like what Donald Trump was doing,
yeah.
like he was very liberal towards
Yes.
China?
So that's good. That's good questions. And it's you see, as a nations, okay, the America is the top of the world as country, and he is leading all the nations of the world, okay, the America, and so they want to be put as an example, okay, they want to set up as an example. So yes, when there was a Trump or the Republican was ruling the America, yes, because that is a rules, or that is a kind of the Portugal, we call the Portugal of the country. See, also the international relationship, okay. So obviously, as a human being, or as a country of the world, as a being a top of the world, okay, and as a being the heroes of the world, the country, the America, then it's obligated to the America to keep good relationship with all the country in the world, and that's a good things. It doesn't mean that like a Republican having good relationship internationally, that doesn't mean that a Republican is a compromising or is a kind of a liberal. No, doesn't mean. He did a good relationship. He had a good relationship with China, and even North Korea, even Russia, even like Ukraine, and all over the world. Okay, there wasn't any kind of the dispute or conflicts or the misunderstanding when the Republic was there. But whereas see, when the Democrats come as soon as, and they had a very bad experiences. Even he couldn't, even China also, he had a good, but he has a over kind of a ruling by the China, or he got a lot of he got even like a trillion, millions and trillions and trillions, he got a loan, or he got a debts to the China, to the America, has to repay back them. See, like that. So even the Biden's, he couldn't do his he couldn't use his ability or capability to do the administration or to run the government well, because he doesn't have this kind of caliber. I should the caliber, or the capacity, or the ability. But also in his administrations, none of them have come with this kind of things, like Trump. So that's why we see that's kind of we see that is they are failing. That's the things I observe that. Yes.
Okay, so they are failing quite numerous times.
Yeah.
And then Donald Trump has been chanting a slogan like they are going to make America great again.
Yes.
So, what do you think about the appearances of Donald Trump this time? Because previously he was very active in media, and media was
Yeah.
attacking him. For the first of his presidency run, at that time, media was quite liberal to him. But at the
Yes.
second time, media started attacking him.
Yeah,
But the
very
third-
aggressive,
But at the
aggressive.
third time, this third time, like media is also quite silent about him.
Yes.
So, what do you think about the scenario of media
Yes.
while comparing it to Donald Trump's?
Yeah, see, like I say, the media, even not only national but international, the news has been gone to all over the world. I mean, when there was a president primary like a campaign, okay, now it is going on because in November, I think November 8 or 9, the elections date is okay fixed. So all the debates and all this campaign, and even beside there, he has got a lot of issue also they are bringing. Okay, so they are trying to pulling down him. Even Democrats try to come again in the power. So that's one of the reason, and they are just suppressing the media not to have a favor of the Trump. Okay, so that's because his administration is a Democrat right now. So that's also one of the reason. The other reason what I see, even Trump doesn't want to use a lot of media, but he's been doing his campaign, and there are so many his friends or the fellow people who are from Democrats and Republican, and they are a favor to the Trump, and they are in his in favor of him, and they are also making a way for him to come up in the power, or this election should elected as a president. So right now also there was a debate, so many issues on like whose administration will do the better for the America, and whose administration will be doing the better for the America. Even there has a debate. In that debate also, the Trump was one step up than the Biden's. See, like in the people, and now in his in the campaigns, in the presidency campaigns, all the people and his great numbers is up higher than all the rest of the the participation, or the there are people who are going to take the part of the elections for the presidency. So that's by looking that, we assume it's a confirm that Trump is gonna win the elections. He will be the president. So that's very clean.
So your conclusion is that Donald Trump is going to be again the president.
Yes, he will be. He will be, and he will.
Okay.
So that's our prayer, and he has to come and to make the America better and good America.